Storytime. So, okay, here we go. The day Lemon Drop almost lost his hand. So, here we go. Okay, so they're driving along, right? Driving along. Now, remember, I grew up in the country. A lot of desert, a lot of cacti, a lot of beautiful sunsets, very beautiful sunsets. Also, a lot of snakes, bunch of snakes, couple horny toads, couple Gila monsters. It's the desert. There's not much out in the desert. It's just dry desert. So I was cruising along, right? Cruising along, minding my own business. And I saw a snake on the side of the road, and I thought to myself, oh, hey, if I capture the snake, I could take it to my grandpa, and my grandpa can kill it and skin it and use the skin and make me a belt or a cool knife or whatever, because my grandpa would make knives and make belts, and he'd skin the snakes and make all kinds of cool stuff. We have cool stuff, because my grandpa, cool stuff. Anyway, so I was thinking to myself, I'm like, oh, there's a snake. I'll grab the snake. I'll keep the snake. And I'll just take it home, let Grandpa have it, and then I'll get like a new knife handle or a new belt buckle or something. Something really cool. I like getting cool stuff like that. Like, don't get me wrong, like the Knife Channel. I don't know if you've ever seen like the infomercial channels at like 2 in the morning. Oh, but they have some of the coolest looking knives. Knives are like the crazy knives, completely impractical. No one would use these knives for anything. But damn, they look cool. They look so cool. I want one of the knives. Anyway, so I saw the snake on the side of the road. Now, granted, here's a couple of little helpful pieces of information. The snake that was on the side of the road was a rattlesnake. I know, probably not the best of snakes to be messing around with, right? Because, rattlesnakes, man, you get bit by a rattlesnake, you're gonna be in trouble. Anyway, so saw the snake, side of the road, and I was like, oh, I got a cooler in the back of my truck. I'll just grab the snake, grab the snake, throw it in the cooler, take it home, boom, new stuff. Grandpa will make new stuff for me. It'll be so cool. It'll be so neat, right? So I got down, and with one hand, I got the little snaky snake. I'm like, hey, snake, come on, snake. And then when it was distracted, I reached down with the other hand, and I snatched it up, and I was like, ha, gotcha, bitch. I got the snake, right? And then I was like, all right, cool. Done got the snake, job accomplished, right? And so I'm walking in the back of my truck, and I go to throw the snake in the truck, and my ice cooler is not in the back of my truck. I could have sworn I had a cooler in the back of my truck. But there was no cooler. So there was nothing. It was just trash. Nothing in the back of my truck I could put the snake in. So I thought to myself, here's where the real brilliant idea came to my head. Brilliant. I was like, I'll just drive with the snake in one hand to the 7-Eleven, and then I'll buy a cooler, and then I'll throw the snake in the cooler. Flawless, right? There's no holes in the story. Like, this is complete. This is a good idea. This is a great idea, right? I'll drive to 7-Eleven. I'll buy an ice cooler. I'll throw it in the ice cooler. Take it home. Grandpa will make me a cool knife for a cool belt. That was the plan. So I'm just driving down the road with one hand, and in the other hand, I got the snake. Oh, let me tell you, man, that snake was pissed off, man. The whole time the snake's just going, I mean, don't get me wrong, I'd be pretty pissed off too if someone just came and snatched me out of my natural habitat and was like, oh, look at the limit drop. Oh, man, I'm going to take you home and have my grandpa kill you and skin you. It'd just be like, I'd be hissing too. I'd just be like, no, don't take me out of my natural habitat. Don't kill me, don't scare me. No, I'd be squirming. Let me go. That snake was pissed. It's beyond pissed. Livid. I'd go as far as say the snake was livid. That's pretty accurate. So anyway, we're driving along, la-da-da-da-da, pissed off snake in our head. It's just so angry. And so I'm getting close to the 7-Eleven, right? And now, mind you, the snake's in one hand, steering wheel's in the other hand, 7-Eleven's on that end. So, snake in one hand, steering wheel in this hand, store on this hand. I turn with this hand to the store in here, and as my hand turns across the steering wheel, it becomes dangerously close to the snake. So close, in fact, the snake was like, and it bit me. It bit me on my little puppet paw. It bit my puppet paw, and I'm like, oh, damn you, snake! And I hopped down, boom, killed the snake, beat it to death, right? And it didn't even get my cooler, right? And then almost immediately my hand was like, oh, you fucked up. It started swelling and like getting irritated and red, and I was just, oh no. Oh, this is bad. Went into the 7-Eleven, and they were like, oh, hey, sir, would you like an ice cooler? And I'm like, no, I don't want an ice cooler. I just got bit by a rattlesnake. And he was like, oh, oh, damn, that's gonna suck. And like, it's just like, that's gonna suck. I can already feel it throbbing through my veins. It's gonna pulsating up my little puppet arm. You gotta do something. You gotta call someone. And, yeah, sure enough, they did. And it's a good thing he did, because I almost lost my little puppet paw. My little puppet paw was so in pain, and it was throbbing through my body and everything. And then they had to call a helicopter. Because the small town's not really equipped with a lot of, I don't know, life-saving stuff, right? When you live out in the desert, you get that one doctor that's like, well, dang, that looks kind of serious. You ever seen anything like this? And it's like, everyone there's just, wow, that's something. Yeah, that's something. It's something. We live in a snake-ridden area. You should have something that could counteract this. Nope. So, so a helicopter comes down. Picks me up, and flies me to the nearest hospital that has stuff, which is like well, if you're driving there, it was like an hour, 10-minute drive, an hour and 20-minute drive from where I was at, maybe an hour and a half, right? But anyway, helicopter flew me there, and my puppet paw, like the fur was starting to peel off of it, and it was swollen, looked like 7 puppet paws, and I'm like, well, goodbye, paw. It was nice knowing you, paw, but. Oh, the hour and a half hospital away was able to inject me with all the stuff that I needed. And the doctor was like, sir, Lemon Drop, sir, you need to stop playing around with snakes. You were this close. You were this close to losing your puppet paw. And you need to stop playing around with snakes. I was like, wait, so I'm not going to lose my puppet paw? I get to keep my puppet paw? And he's like, yeah, but seriously, you need to stop fooling around with rattlesnakes. And I'm just like, okay, yeah, you know what? I have seen the error of my way. I understand you now, Doc. I will pay attention. And, to this day, I have not gotten out of my vehicle, pissed off a snake, taken it home, and killed it. To this day, I have followed the doctor's rules and not gotten a snake to go do that. So, got to listen to what the doctor says. But I did talk my cousin into getting a snake. I did talk him into killing a snake, and then we take it home and kill it.